Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We're getting back to the Dealing with People series. And on this one, we're talking about needy people. People that always need something. People that, like, a lot of times they don't go and do these things themselves, or they won't make the necessary changes needed. This one is going to be short and easy. So, when you're dealing with a person that always needs something, what do I mean by a needy person? A person that always needs you to help them in some way. Now, sometimes people need help, but these people are consistently needing help. Therefore, we label them as a needy person. Now, let's say it's your kids. When your kids are younger, we don't count them as needy. Like, when they're not old enough to work, they're not old enough to understand, that's not needy. You got to school your kids up. You got to show them how to think and how to be. Hopefully, you know how. So on and so forth. Before they learn how to drive, in today's world, it's wise for you to take them a lot of places. You don't want them walking around like these people are too psychopathic. Like, even if you have teenage boys, you don't want them walking around everywhere. Like, let's say your kids know a lot of kids from their neighborhood. It's a different dynamic now. You still got to be careful. Because when we were young, you know, it was so many of us. If somebody was up to something, they would have had to think twice. Or catch us by ourselves, which rarely happened. Because I grew up with a whole lot of kids. And it was always like, whether we going swimming, we going here, going there, it was always almost always three of us. Like, of course, you got a rare occurrences where you by yourself. In today's world, these people are too psychotic. Like, they'll been and trying to start something with your kids. That's why I would say, you know, just drive your kids as much places as you can while they're teenagers and while they're young. You know, that don't count as needy when they're kids, man. And even into their adult years, before they learn how to drive, give them a ride, man. You know, if you got time, give them a ride. But what we talking about is needy, like older people always need something. We ain't talking about somebody that might need a ride here and there. We talking about people who consistently need something. Always, like, for instance, I'm self-employed. And I talk on the phone, no problem. But I can't do it all day, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta focus on what I'm doing out here. That would be like if somebody came and told me, like I tell people, if you need me to take you somewhere Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's tax time. Because that's going to take away from the earnings. Like, I make a lot of the money I make on those 3 days. I make money every day, but I make a large portion on those 3 days. So I tell people, if you want me to do something, it's going to be right under the business. You know, like, you're going to get charged. But y'all probably know somebody that every time you look up, I need you to help me move. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. So here's how you deal with them. You help them a couple times, especially if it's money they always need. If they grown, it's all right to help them a couple times, but you need to tell them, hey, do this, this, this. So the first thing, give them some advice that would take away that neediness in that area. If it's financial advice, financial advice. If it's spiritual advice, spiritual advice. But give them some type of advice that will make them better off in that situation. That's the first thing. Next thing, like kind of slow up on answering their calls and texts. Slow up. Respond, because you don't know what they're dealing with. They could be depressed or something. But kind of slow it down. And if they still needy, like after you done slowed it down, you gonna have to tell them the truth. Or you gonna have to tell them no. Because you never put everything you need to do for yourself and yours on hold for some needy person that's outside your house. And if you got sons, and like sons especially, I need this money, I need that money. Once they grown, it's still all right to help them, and you still should look out for them, like especially in terms of if you die. But if they not working, they need to work. You say, well, I don't got no car, so I can't apply. Oh, I'll take you. Now you take them. Now you take them where they got to go. I can't apply. Oh, that's cool, man. We can go Monday. So the most help, once you establish that this is a needy person, you slow all that down. And if you do help them in a way that is going to benefit them in the long run, like give them a ride to work, stuff like that. But money, don't ever let nobody that's needy always need money just completely break you. Now, it also depends on what your resources are and what the situation is. But after a while, you gonna have to cut them off. Like, it was times where I needed help and people was helping me, but then after a while they cut me off. Like, I wasn't like mad, but I remembered it because my situation, like sometimes a person's situation is different. Like if you trying to start a business or something like worthwhile and significant, and let's say you were the needy person, people wasn't helping you, that comes into play too. Like, or they stop helping you at the wrong time. Well, when they come in need, and they will, I would just remember it. You forgive in your heart, but you remember it. And you also, if you're the needy person, whatever that need is, that's what you need to work on. If you need people, you need to learn how not to need people. Start doing more stuff by yourself. Watch something entertaining with nobody around. Do something entertaining with nobody around. Over time, it'll take away that need for people. Even if you're a woman, if you're a man, that'll take away that need for people. Okay, if you're dealing with girlfriends, let's just say you dating, and these women is needy. It's all right to help them, but your help should be based on your relationship to them. And it also should be a help that slows down to teach them what they need to do. Like, if you done help somebody a couple times financially and they still need help, it's going to be a time where you're going to have to be like, you know what? Hey, I helped you and stuff like that. That's for you to determine. But sometimes people just stop helping because they stingy, or they stop helping because they're jealous. Like, they don't want to see you make it in that business. So when you're the helper when you're the sender, you have to have the judgment and the discernment to know, okay, when should I cut this person off? See, I need help with this. I need help with that. I need help. Especially if you're dealing with single mothers, it's a whole different dynamic. You should ask them, like, okay, where are these kids' daddies at? If she getting mad because you don't help her, I would be like, do you get mad at them for not helping you? Or you just give them everything they want? So it's situation dependent. Like, for instance, like, it was two people that asked me for a ride, and I told them both, yeah, I'll take you. But I had to tell one of them, I'll take you tomorrow, though. Because my plan was to go out that way anyway for some business stuff. I called him up, hey, man, you still need to go get your car, or text. Or no, I said, did you get your car? He said,